Hey singers, I'm Amber Maud Cathy here at Nashville Vocal Studio, and today I am so excited to give you a glimpse into our fantastic Erase Your Break course. In this video, I'm really breaking down some of the misconceptions about breath and respiration that really are holding singers back and maybe holding you back. This video is just a little snippet of one of the 50 videos, 40 audio exercises over 6 modules that this course contains, all to help you erase your break, mix, belt, connect to create your most professional sound. So here it comes. Check out the Erase Your Break course when you can. Like and subscribe for more content. See you soon. Hello everybody, and welcome to week 2 of Erase Your Break. Today's lesson is going to be all about the fuel for your instrument, your breath. And I want to just first start off this conversation by saying, you are a good breather. All of you are fantastic breathers. If you're with me here today, then you've got everything you need for great breath. So if you feel like your breath is really ineffective, or you're one of those singers who beats yourself up because you think, oh, I'm just so bad at breathing, you can just wipe that worry away right now. In my experience, we stress about that because we hear it talked about so much, and so much gets blamed for breath that is really not the responsibility of breath. That's not the culprit. We kind of love to throw everything under that breath bus. If somebody's pitchy, if they're strained, and I could give you example after example. I think if we're not sure what's going on, many times singing professionals just say, oh, you really need to work on that breath. But the real issue I see is that a lot of times it's tension in breathing. Either singers are over-supporting, overworking their abdominal muscles. They're pushing too much air when it's just not necessary. So first and foremost, let's have a quick anatomy check-in. We talk a lot about the diaphragm in breathing, and the diaphragm is a muscle that is majorly used in respiration, but the diaphragm is active in inhalation. It is not active in exhalation. And exhalation is when we are singing. The diaphragm is also basically an involuntary muscle. So when your ribs come up and out, when you take a breath, the diaphragm drops, your lungs fill up with air. So the diaphragm plays an important role, but you can't sing from your diaphragm, you can't support from your diaphragm. So also you can wipe the worry away if you feel like, oh, I'm not doing diaphragmatic breathing. The diaphragm is always involved because it's just gonna do what it does. When your ribs come up and out, the diaphragm will drop and you will be good to go. The other thing to keep in mind is that we don't need to work to pull the air into us. So many times when you hear a really audible inhalation like that, which I should say an audible inhalation can be fine too, but when you hear one like that sounds like I'm borderline asthmatic, it means that I'm working way too hard to suck in a bunch of air that I don't need to do because my body already knows how to do that efficiently. Also, when I suck in that much air, I'm giving a lot of pressure underneath the vocal folds. We call it subglottal pressure. Too much, and it's going to cause constriction and tension. So when the ribs expand, the volume of our lungs get bigger, the air pressure is going to decrease, which means the air wants to leave the lungs. That's what happens when we are singing. Then as we're singing and those lungs are getting smaller and smaller, the volume gets less and less, the pressure wants to increase, which means the breath is going to come back in, expand those lungs, ribs go up and out, and we are good to go.